Lucky, Andy, I'm about to do something bad for you this weekend. I don't think you're gonna beat me this whole week. Andy, do you think I suck, bro? He's getting known to now. He's getting known to now.
I didn't want to rip you because you posted that shit. Mindful. I'm not saying, yeah. I'm not ready for that linebacker position. Oh, you can't put corner on that, man. You got 6. Did you get 6? Did you get 6 good DBs? Alright, do you see the stream right here or no?
Oh, no, need to. Yeah, I'm gonna find out how to slide through this.
Huh?
I'm gonna find out how to slide this.
Oh. Okay.
You invited me there?
I did? Yeah, I invited Andy. And did you get the invite? Did I invite you to the game, Marcus?
I think so.
You get the invite now? Oh, I'm gonna get real nasty. I'm gonna get real nasty. I'm gonna get real nasty. Oh, I'm glad you got. I'm glad you got all the DBs, to be honest. Cause you gonna need them. You're gonna need them. My boys is ready. I got my boy Chad Johnson, Adam, and Alan Hearns. Hearns is one of the best receivers in the game. What's that? Oh. Did he? Oh, one more time. That shit sounded different. You know what I'm saying? Every time.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis. We are ready for this draft champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get
we'll see right now. We'll see. I want to play defense first. Oh, let's see.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions.
Haha, gonna be laughing around in it.
And here comes Diggs. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. The 30.
That's my corner. I didn't want to call.
He just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Carson Palmer scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
You got 2 corners there?
Yeah, in the first play, he took advantage of my fucking weak ass corner I didn't draw.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
What was he playing? What defense he playing?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I don't got the
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. 12 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for an Oakland 1st down.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Carr now to throw. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the
I need
third
myself
one, he
being out
decided to
league,
pull
see?
it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup at 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked.
You back up into some crazy real quick, guys. Go to Oreo.
Gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now.
Touchdown.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Their dangerous wide receiver. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's up and good. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And here comes Diggs. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback.
It is.
Pressure threw it incomplete. Got a man and he hits it in stride. That goes for a gain of 31.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end.
I thought Carson
quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there, and still has it today. Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
On 3rd down, Palmer. Got a man, it's right.
Oh, my God.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Look at that. Look at that. I forgot we can't find it. Oh, there it goes. Right there.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. They'll throw on 1st down here with Palmer.
Are you not ready for this defense?
Oh, he stays out.
You're not ready?
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
And you didn't punish me.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, you bet.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. And those 1st downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Now it's Palmer. Flushed out right.
And
that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says.
He's not going to be there.
The field judge is ruled incomplete. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. 2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 18-yard line. K.J. Wright able to get him for a loss of about 3. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. That is caught. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They're running. Ingram.
Oh, my
he's
God. Look at it.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mark Ingram. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's able to put it through. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Come on, Eric. He's the lead, my boy.
This is fielded at the goal line. Fighting through. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Carr now on first down.
The dog.
This will complete to Jermaine Gresham. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are.
This way, go
and
this
be
way,
on
go
the
this
same
way.
page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Oh, man.
Carl try it again on second down.
Oh,
Steps away to his left.
oh, where you going? Sorry, Cam.
Slide down to avoid the contact. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And what a weapon to have, and you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
I know, sir.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go. Red 18.
You kind of hump him? You got right behind his ass. Oh, you're not ready.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Nothing on
I'll
that
take
one.
3 points if that would come down to it.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's got.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here.
All right,
so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders got an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That's show. Don't come this way. All right, kid. That's a kill.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust
get right in there, boy.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Kendall Wright, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He got an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And the cutback to the sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
You already know every time I'm about my nose.
It's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we
so you can get more yards.
I want to get more yards. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
You just wasted time.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Come on, Eric. Leave me, Eric.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spot and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively. you
Don't
don't.
ever
You got
put that
everything going
young
your
man
way.
on
You've
an
probably
island like
prepared for
that.
maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On first, here's
Oh yeah, where did that
Washington.
hold?
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr to throw on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They send Green to the left on his own. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep low. And this is caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned him 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Mario Edwards in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
Why did I roll
They
that?
haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Why did he keep
It's
that?
picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Out comes the Steelers offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They go play action with Palmer. He'll buy some time right. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down and leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball. 3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. 4th down. Here's Palmer. Escaping the pressure right.
Hit him. Let's go.
This is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the greatest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
Right,
minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play. And it worked almost to perfection.
In the red zone this time. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Carr. And that is caught.
Yeah, boy.
Touchdown, Raiders. Kendall Wright from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. And he's got
Andy, I throw those.
Out is the kickoff
Oh, I
unit as
thought
they
that
run
was
up
thinking.
and
No,
send this one away.
Right.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Come this way.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches?
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Jarrell Casey in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I'm going to back there.
Back now in the East Bay.
East Bay. East Bay.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. He's got time in the pocket. Flush to his right. It's his target.
Get there in time.
Will tie. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
Oh, yeah. Look here. Look here. You're a faggot.
Think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Wow. Why'd you get scared to go ahead up to my boy?
So many times you hear today's NFL described
Oh, because no, you the one was calling
game.
him out.
Get your
But
best
then
players into space
when the
with the football in
opportunity
their hands.
comes,
That's why sometimes you
when the
swing it out
opportunity
to your runner,
comes,
get
you
him
run.
out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people
Not him.
miss an open
Yeah,
field.
bucked him yet.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense.
Okay, everything's strapped.
Rolling to his right, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Now, how about about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer.
Oh, I'm so nasty. I'm so nasty for that. I don't care.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Oh, then it's going to come back from there. Nothing different.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Fresh set of downs here. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. Being chased out left.
Where are you at, Joe?
For a Steeler touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
This is fielded at the goal line. Stays on his feet. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I was tired after 1:30.
Defense has to stand tall here. 3rd and 1.
Okay, pick up return now.
That's all right.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Back to throw. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Washington. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's back to throw. Finding time. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
And, a crusher there.
Why did I throw that?
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says taken.
And play is stopped here. Timeout It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 1, 18.
Oh, Palmer looking to throw.
He didn't fumble.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Jalen Smith leading the search.
Oh, my. Running back.
Yeah, I mean, how to slide is both triggers and square. You just will not slide this fall down. To slide, well, this basically to fall down, or if you catch a sliding.
Oh, no, I'm not a sniper, dumbass.
Hold both triggers and hold and then press square.
How about this for a tough decision early on? Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that pick. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skilled player to add another weapon? In these middle rounds, you have to start asking, and that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely. Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking to build up your core. Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster. Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had. 149er has already been taken. Might we see his teammate here join him? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still both offensive and defensive options
He was
here.
overplaying
They might
it
have
too.
to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be... Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is quite a get at this stage of the draft.
My team is ready.
Clear.
You draft him? Well, if you draft again, I'm gonna draft again. If you want to draft again, we can draft again. I don't care about drafting again.
Vibes only.
I don't know if they have one off. I'm not just doing this.
It's so important to find players you can really... Oh, and that's a key upgrade right there. He's versatile, athletic, and a big upgrade over what they had. And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here, or get yourself some help up front? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team, because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see him. Where to now? Do you get? Boy, you're talking about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around. Oh, no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before.
They, one of the best shots.
Still some big holes remaining to be filled. Here's where you may have to go after a lower-rated player just to make sure you get coverage in all areas. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem. Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense?
I should get him. He's not that bad. I'm gonna get him.
It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense?
Did you hear how I said to fall down though?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think too many Jaguars would be top choices, but could we even see a second excellent selection?
Why you
Just
dude?
what
Why you
this
keep
team
doing
needs
that?
to maybe get him over
I
the
think I'm
hump.
already draft, Andy. One more time.
Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky.
I need one
Did
more.
they get themselves a player here or what?
I was gonna redraft too because I don't know this player good. Well, yeah, I just started right now. They're giving the same playbook. No, I said I wanted to redraft again too because I don't remember that
Andy, do
playbook.
you try to go for offense or no? You could be.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these
Do you
guys
try
have
to
been
go
handed
for
a
a certain
really
offense or you
difficult
just
decision.
throw it?
Yeah, no surprise here.
All the
Anytime you
plays
can
they
get
do.
your hands on a player of his caliber, I think you pretty well have to pull the trigger. Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this.
Down.
He will be
What
a
do I do?
very important part of this ball club. Maybe not a huge upgrade over what
They
they
just
had
had-
already,
you
but
understand,
they're
that's-
certainly building up some depth there. Some tough choices coming up right about now. Do you go after the best? Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big? And there's a pick that does fill a hole, but I'm not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the overall squad. Oh, this guy's a rare talent and a huge upgrade over what they had before. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. And now, which side of the foot? And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody.
Yeah,
you had to figure they leaned that way if a player from that team became available. Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. Still a few holes on this roster, and not. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar.
If I can just throw his offense, I don't care what team I get. I believe I can beat you.
That billing.
I'll just throw his offense. No, that's my offense. I think they got. No, I think I had him, and he didn't have it. I think I did.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already
I'm about to get
some leaders, and they've got one right here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right now. I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that.
Yeah, that's really my kid.
I'm getting on board, and I feel like he gonna eat from me.
Yeah, I was going to Carolina.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try a tough call here? And this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star.
I fucking give me lineman,
everyone
man.
around him better. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there.
I like him. I swear to God, I like him. I don't like him. Coleman.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight, a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping.
You're enough
that
of
there's
my boy,
And
Eli.
now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available.
If you don't want to draft, I'll run with this team.
And I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they'd lean that way if a player from that team became available.
Then the six-string circus comes to town. We hang them speakers over the crowd.
I don't have.
When the lights come on, everybody screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody singing every word to every song of the girl that's singing tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling.
Ooh, I think I'm starting running the ball. Not just running the ball, but actually like running the ball. That's like corner. No, I'm not talking about just shooting. I'm talking about making. So I'm not running the ball. I'm actually.
You ready?
That back. I don't know how that backside vision. Oh my! I'm not the. It is full, but I'm talking about like on Madden. Like I'm gonna just start doing cutbacks and shit. I'm gonna start doing like crazy shit.
I don't know if I have an offense. I think I have the same offense I was just running.
Cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page cause we sipping the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Dean and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing.
Number 27. Okay, this is exactly why I know you Dak Prescott again. Tell me what look. Cool.
All right, Larry. Hope everyone is settled in
The
for a
screen's on,
great
I'm in here
Champions
looking at
contest.
the office
Here,
this
lucky
week,
to
and I'm
witness
in
it.
the
I'm
practice
ready to
mode.
go
I
with
was trying
Charles
to
Davis. These
figure out
guys
how
that
to
you see
fall
on your
down. I
screen, they
figured
won't be
that out.
witnessing. They
So
will be
I'm on
participating
office
in what
only
should
in
be
this
an
random
excellent
play.
game. Let's get down
Dak
to the field.
Prescott got
It's
a
time
quarterback
for kick.
sneak. He falls down on the ground and he should land down on
And
or
it's
he
the
on his
birth
knees
of a
on the
new
ground
club
like he's
as
a
we're
fucking ass.
underway in Draft
And I can't do
Champions.
nothing.
This fielded a few yards into the
That's
end
pretty
zone.
funny.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Okay. Who said that? Okay.
Oh,
No, the greatest trick I ever. He was like, okay.
Now a play fake here on
And the
first
vacuum
down.
cut off.
He's got time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Fuck.
You know what I'm talking about,
And
too?
it's intercepted. Picked
Hold on,
up
what
by
happened?
David Anderson.
You
And
know
a
what?
big
The greatest trick
turnover
out ever
there
when
as
the
his
vacuum cut
guys
off.
will get
He
the
was like,
football back. That could be a downside of putting
Hold on,
together a
look.
team in draft champions week 1. It's early. You might have some of these mistakes.
the greatest trick out ever when he was vacuuming the floor and
Oh, yeah.
Trust, right? Understanding where guys are going to be. And I think that's what led to the interception. They just don't know each other well enough yet. That should build up as the season goes on.
Marcus Wheaton was the one he
And
was
to
looking
be honest,
for.
I don't think Neil you ever be Jason
We
better
know
than
it's
that.
not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line
not
is,
both.
that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
I thought about racing.
Now Brady.
Oh,
Look at Thomas wide open. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. Nice gain at 21 yards.
Yeah, I got my offense.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Yeah, I mean, you see too much people over there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
The fucking dot. That's a dot, boy. I got Tom Brady.
It's a
I got
pickup of
Tom.
14 there.
I got
For an open
Tom.
first down.
Tom
He had time, was
Dozo.
able to survey the field and find a soft
at
spot in
this
that
foul
zone
ball.
coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult.
Oh, oh
When
yeah.
you go to your
Oh,
spots
oh
in the-
my God.
Goes Jeremy Hill.
This is the best offense ever. Don't say you don't check out my offense.
And touchdown, Oakland. Jeremy
That was real
Hill, 54 yards.
Okay.
Raiders
I don't need.
have taken
I
the early
don't need Zeke.
lead. You talk
I don't
about
need no
explosion.
Zeke.
Was it honey-
Here's one
was it honey
pretty much
badger
right
on
out
the
of the
ball?
gate.
And now they
That's
get
Honey
to
Ball
ride a
spot right
wave
there.
of emotion,
Yes, sir. That's Honey
everything.
Franco.
Just as you
Exactly.
described, right out of the gate, big sprint,
Pissing me off
touchdown.
today, too. Oh,
They're
oh,
excited.
boy, Tyler Lockett is
But on the
scared
other
now.
side, they've got
Scared to get the
guard against a
ball?
major letdown because they
What are you
had a
scared
run to gun
for?
that one, and now you start to
What are you
question
scared for,
yourself
Andy?
a
Don't be
little
scared
bit
of
when
the
you give
ball.
up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Oh, yeah.
Look to
Luke.
throw.
Luke.
They'll roll him out right. They've got his man complete. 30
Can't stick.
yards
You
on
we
the
got a pick
pickup
ready.
there.
Made it.
And
Make
the
us
Steelers are going to have a first down.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there
Stay
for a
left.
big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety. or
He
two
actually
in the
got
middle
right
of the
in
field. If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to
he
get those
actually
guys
got
creeping
right
up, wanting
in
to make
there.
plays on the football. See,
There's been
Cleveland
no one
change
that
up
could
in
touch that.
baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Call it a gain is
So
7, and it
Thomas
gets him a new
Davis,
set of
he's
downs.
running at you. You're not gonna do
On
anything.
3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and
Rock
pick up a
all
first
white
down.
when I'm feeling jolly.
First down carry.
Cause I'm feeling jolly.
Like I told you, I don't need no Z to do that
Seven,
stuff.
and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage?
Did you pick your
What
play,
we're always taught is
Kaz?
keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free.
What are you doing?
On the play
Because if
side,
he would have hit
meaning
that,
the
if he would have
coming
touched the
towards
ball,
you,
he would have got smacked.
anyone coming
I
from the
promise that.
backside, they're
And you
pitching
sound
it
like
down
Anthony
and
said
sliding
that.
down towards it to try and keep people kind
Yes,
of locked into
too.
one spot.
He would've
Boy,
got
what a great
smacked.
defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out.
He would have got
It's a
smacked,
big
you know,
loss
fella.
of yardage.
Dancing to
I'm
his
just
left.
gonna get tonight.
Oh yes,
Double coverage,
that's why I
and
like
it's
him.
intercepted.
Come here.
A
Where
great
you
read,
going?
and it's picked off. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard
That's why I
line.
drafted him.
Now
Boy, I
the
put my
Raiders
trust in him.
offense, they get set to head back on the field. And
Put my
they were
trust in my
able to punch it in
team.
the end
You don't
zone
do
last
that.
time. They'll be looking to
Oh, who
do
did that
again
do,
here for the
huh?
defense.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop
Oh, he.
him from
Oh, I
punching
threw it
it
late.
back.
I threw
Trying
it
to get to
late.
Wheaton, and it's
I threw that shit
intercepted. A great
late.
read, and it's picked off.
I threw that shit late.
Brings this one back.
I
It's
threw
a
it
pick
late.
six.
That's a home.
For a Steelers
Curse.
touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone
I thought
coverage.
so late for
And it hit him
me.
hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in
he
that
wasn't worried
direction
about it.
and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the
It worked
and
perfectly
everything in
too.
front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a
Shit, Christian.
touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Best believe.
So out come the Raiders.
Best believe they're going to have to do something.
Hello,
So after the
guys.
INT, it's
I'm
Brady.
just wondering if
Fuck off him. What the fuck is wrong with you? 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 Stop playing one-on-one. Stop. I don't care. Stop playing one-on-one.
9 yards. And the Raiders have
But he plays for the
taken
Cowboys,
the lead.
Andy. He sucks.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will
Don't
send
ever get
this
him
one
again.
away.
Never. Ever. Okay?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You're going to have to play
The
some
Steelers'
offense.
offense now, they
You're gonna have to
head
play
back
some
onto
offense,
the
Andy.
field. And two
Those
picks thrown
mistakes, they
here in
don't
this
come
first half alone.
a
We'll
lot.
see how that affects him.
You
Can't
shut
wait to
up.
see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5
Try to hit him.
picks. It won't hurt their team. It won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about
Wee.
them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Off of play action, Luck.
Go.
Rodgers has it over the right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's fine, though. That's
and
fine.
ready for 3rd and 6.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Surveying the field. He hits his target. Left side, Watson.
Hold up, he sat down,
And he
got
gets
up.
this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they
You
can
gotta
make a
get that
big
little
play. You know, they
faster,
create a
huh?
play,
Yeah,
run
bro.
after catch. They did a
You
really
gotta
nice
keep
job there of
watching
limiting
this.
that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin.
Oh,
It's
run that
Steeler football
offense.
to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
oh hell no, they better not injure Zeke.
And in
Oh,
their own
I mean,
territory,
you don't
needing
injure
only
my
a
knee
few
or
inches,
something.
they're going to line up to
Yeah.
go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good
That's
enough
Zeke.
for a
He's hard,
first
but he got 4
down.
rushes,
Call it a
no
gain
yards.
of 3. And they're able to
That's
convert here on
Zeke.
4th and inches.
Wow, that one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing them incredible field position, but this head coach
That's
is
Zeke.
undaunted.
That's
He makes
Zeke.
the
Remember you
call
said
and
it.
go for And I'll be darned if they don't
5
get the
rushes.
first down.
man.
It's a loss of 5
That's
there,
Zeke.
bringing up 2nd.
Man, I don't have an offense.
On 2nd down, here's Locke.
That double move did not work.
He's going to air one out. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost
Hold on,
becomes
what?
a challenge, and they missed a goal.
Oh.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th
What is
down.
this, man?
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The offense is not leaving the field.
That
They're
was
going to stay out
touchdown,
and go for it
Keys.
on
That was
4th
a
and 3.
touchdown, Keys.
They're going to go. It's Locke. Steps away to his left. He's got Cruz complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money That comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
It wouldn't let me like turn to the ball.
Signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills.
Oh, your line.
Back with more from us shortly.
Nothing to do with that, easy.
Third and long. It's Locke.
Hit him.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 4th down.
Boy, bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
On 4th down, Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's no.
It is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And now here come the Raiders. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time.
I might go
see
to
if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Well, you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Whenever I see an in-route dropped,
hey, figure that out, dude.
That play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that.
You will have to play some offense, boy. I promise you. I promise you. Your defense on the side of my offense.
Touchdown. Jeremy Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
That's not too good.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try.
And that's caught inside the 35.
That's fine. You could have that.
It's a big play there for the Steelers.
As long as he can for a touchdown off of it, he's fine.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And now they're in the hurry-up.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Elliott. Bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come on, one stop.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in.
One stop.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Oh shit!
Running with Elliott.
Let's go, Anthony. That's Anthony Barr.
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a time.
Zeke is weak, boy.
You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Oh, I fought for the tub.
And they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
But that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Flushed out right.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot.
Oh, that's
whistle
not
blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They run. It's Hill.
That's what you call a running back. I don't need Zeke for the last time.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jeremy Hill, 58 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I'm gonna go my class.
I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick.
You can't stop this offense, young boy.
What about us? What can we do for this guy?
I don't have.
At least a skirt steak, probably a fillet.
Oh, you're going big. I like
that. Is that my offense? You put him in flat.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times.
Whose fault is that? If you had linemen or not.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Love. They trail off it under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Khalil Mack.
Why did I tell you how to stop my
offense? His second sack now of the afternoon. To throw is Love.
I'm not going to stop it, huh?
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Third down now following the completed pass. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have been pretty good.
That's for offense.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off.
You got another pick. You said he wasn't getting another pick.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I'm telling you for that shot.
The Raider offense now making their way towards...
Let me play offense. You gotta learn how to stop it. Why? How? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in this game right now. Hold on, someone say that.
Bro. He'll tell you I'm not Papa. That's not gonna work. Look, hold up. That's what I do. I didn't have that way off. This is why I don't fit. Anquan Bolden and Demarius Thomas. No, not offense. What? Oh no, Marquise don't run the offense very good.
Robin?
I was about to say you don't even run that offense very good.
Yeah.
Why would I run something so you can stop? Why would I run something you can stop? No. But that's my offense right now. I have plenty of different offenses. That's not what to do. Let's not talk about that. Yep.
For well fishing. Oh, come on, get it.
Don't make me beg, don't make me wait. I need to hold in the darkness of the night. And when I stray, show me my place. You are my shelter, baby, let me feel your light. One foot in a deep revival, another one going in the fire. Only one that can save me now is you. Oh, I need a healer. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Got to give it up now, healer. Oh, I need a healer.
Yeah.
This aching pain when you're away, like a burning ship that sets the sails to you. Fingertips, that's my lips. Make me sing that holy song the way you do. Holy Ghost inside, let it loose and lay it on.
Yeah. Very grapple. That's not bad. I knew I could beat him. Indoor, cara.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human. I'm a human now, but I used to be. I used to be a raindrop, word up. I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Did you say it?
Yeah, hear me?
It's Kamal like a cow with the M. I get down like gravity, rackety rappers and raps rapidly follow the rapid into the rapids and being rapping and rattling, rattle riddles and rivets into the sky. I'm a rebel feeling riveting, rhythmically right. Your vigorous spinner right to the rhythm, widow to side eye. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect them. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I could say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Hello? Rubio. I don't even remember. Run me mine, Jay. Tell her run me mine, fool.
Where the man says it's gonna rain, the working girl it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain shine. Leave your Sunday best at home. Be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top, cut off jeans. Baby girl, you know you looking mean. She said, how we gonna make it through the mud hole? Won't you think you got swampers on my truck phone? It's hard to get down in the dirty south. I'm about to show you what it's all about. But don't worry, it's a rowdy crowd.
It's like, it is a freak ass.
Watching that red clay turn to mud. Sling it up, slap past the doors like a new paint job on a 4x4. Girl, you gonna have a good old time. Can't let a little bit of rain change your mind. Let your hair down, kick off in boots. For once in your life, let yourself cut loose. Gonna get money from head to toe, clean it off, dipping in the swimming hole. Listen, about to get dirty in the dirty south. I'm about to show you what it's all about. Don't worry.
Okay, T-Dub. Okay.
Your step is still throwing down. We're gonna tap, light that fire. We're gonna crank your country. That's that, let's get Thursday. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. It's about to get dirty. Yeah. Listen, about to get dirty. baptized in muddy water, let me hear you say. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Listen, about to get dirty in the dirty south. About to show you what it's all about. You don't worry, the surrounding crowd. We ain't scared, we're still throwing down. We gonna tap, light that fire. We gonna crank that cuss. Pass that, let's get thirsty. Everybody get thirsty. Listen, about to get dirty. Listen, about to get dirty. Come on. Nasty.
Daddy's what you going for?
Huh?
You falling asleep?
No, no, it's fine. Hold
Oh
up.
yeah, Shaw. Let's go.
Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing that, killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist. Let me tell you about the young man. Matter of fact, I'ma let Push tell that. Take it for the old man. Had to change her heart and then fell back. Old man lived a long life. Walked around with a long quick like Jesus, that Colombiana, that's mere models like. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can feel the throttle. That Michelangelo, hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like, looked around, seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it, my man was gone quicker than Domino's. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist.
Clockwise, counterclockwise, realest in the top 5. Other 4 ain't rap. I'm just rapping for the side. Yeah, that's coastlines, Panama for the boat rides. Worth billions, and we ain't even need showtime. Just money counters and kitchenware, condo with a in there. We got rich in there. Been a trophy since Hawaiian Sophie. Curry over Kobe, we shooting. Splash Brothers with the add in soda. Good fellas to my Aureliotis. Shades of blue, I bet you. Let the
Jeez.
sky fall, let it rain on
Let's
you.
go, fool.
I'll get back on when I get home. Is Annie back? Alright. Peace out.